Looking at our ecosystem, though, we got Pulse now only at about 35%. No, 20. Yeah, 25% below the stack rate. Yeah, 26%. Hitting through key resistance here today, getting up over that 7 number, which it had a hard time maintaining there a couple months back, I guess that would have been. PulseX now still heavily down, still an opportunity. Really, all this stuff is like, despite these pumps today, I definitely still want to buy at these prices. PulseX down 77% from stack rate at this point. We've got the combined hexes now over 2 cents again, or right at 2 cents anyway, a little bit over like 2.1 cents total. eHex in particular up 40%, just a cool 40% over the last 24 hours for eHex. So we are pumping, which does lead us. I mean, do you want to go ahead and look at the Pulse chart real quick, and then we'll get into some of the stories about these big buys over the last few days that we have seen, big buys potentially coming. But as far as the chart goes, I mean, these last 2 days, I mean, we've pushed through some really, really key areas, today being the real big one, of course. So, yeah, what are you seeing here? And we know there's not a lot of air right here. I mean, well, there is just air basically up to sack rate from here. I mean, looking at it here. So, yeah, what are you seeing, Ewok?
Yeah, I haven't looked at the liquidity chart, but we know because it came, from this level at pretty much 3 zeros and a 1, which was the sack price, all the way down when it fell. It tried to get back up, and it only made it to just under where we're at now. It ended up closing at 7.3, which is under where we're at now. So we've actually cleared that level. We cleared the 7.495 area, 7.4, which there was a ton. You got resistance here. All of these candles bounced off of it several times. They tried, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 days trying to get through that level at like 6.5, and it couldn't. Finally broke through there, but we know there's been some heavy hitters moving some coins around and deciding to play in the ecosystem as well. So that's always a help, and hopefully it says to a lot of other people that say, "Oh crap, I sold. I might want to get back in." And sometimes that's exactly what happens. Is it triggers a chain reaction of people thinking they're going to get left behind. And then, if it holds or whatever, then those buyers may decide to do a little bit more. But yeah, this is looking really good. We have busted through some of these key levels, and we're testing another one right now. So hopefully we can get another close, get up about to this 8 4 zeros and an 8, and hold. If we do that, I think, like you said, there isn't a whole lot between there and sack rate of 3 zeros and a 1.
Yeah, we've really blasted through some key areas here, and it's so fun. I mean, literally, like 2 days ago, we were at quad 0.5, just at 5 flat when we were really, really getting at peak fear, I think, for everybody. So as I, wait for funds to clear to get in and miss it all, but what are you going to do? I'm going to bitch about prices going up, but what's that, the weekly?
Yeah, this is the weekly. I like to zoom out to the weekly a lot.
Definitely.
Just to get a better picture. You get a daily and you're seeing a whole lot of just chopping sideways for a lot of it. But when you pull out to the weekly, you can see a better structure, and it's definitely hit the floor, got up, had a retracement, and I think we're looking to be in pretty good shape. Not financial advice.
It's looking pretty good, and it's starting to feel like maybe sack rate isn't all that far off here. But in terms of, again, and we're at these depressed prices for so long, where your mentality is kind of just like, well, of course I'm buying every single thing I can get into the market ASAP. I'm buying, and then you see something we're not used to at all, and 2 days like this, and you're like, oh shit, should I back off the gas a little bit. No, I'm not. I mean, like, yeah, maybe I could wait and see if there's a small retracement from here. You never want to just put, some huge lump sum into anything necessarily right away.
Right. So sack rate is only 34% away, by the way, just to throw that out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as we're below sack rate, I am going to buy. I mean, I'm still right there before I, maybe taper it off a little bit. So we have great bullish action right now, but still a wave I'm willing to ride here and put my money where my mouth is, basically. So